just saw something else. I know I should buy, but I thought something else. Be kind to yourself. We're like, oh no, now I'm sick, I got all these things going. Prioritize what's most important. Remember, no one does it perfectly. It's all about progress, not perfection. Just try and enjoy things. Yeah, okay, it's hard to enjoy things when you can't sleep because you've got a really bad headache and you're coughing so much that hurts when you swallow. But then that you can sit and just relax for a bit. That, okay, if you even are mentally ready for that, be thankful. Thankful that you feel like this because you're not in a world where this could kill you. You're just going through a phase or going through a sickness. Ninja hens. So be thankful if you're up for it. It's not a forcing, and I say that because a lot of people say, well, you should be thankful. I'm like, no, I don't want to be thankful for being sick. It's so annoying. Shut up, you don't know what I'm going through. And I'm like, no, we can be thankful for a lot of things. I'm thankful that I have a bed. I'm thankful that I'm staying in a place right now that even though I'm sick, that people buy food for me, so I don't have to stress it myself right now. I'm thankful I have a loving family that looks after me. I'm also thankful in a sense, this is kind of selfish, thankful that some others in the household are sick too, because then I don't have to focus as much of keeping hygiene so on in some areas, which is very nice. Yeah. I'm thankful we have dogs because dogs make life better. Dogs make you want to walk for a 10-minute or so walk. Dogs make you realize, hey, if I hadn't gone out on this walk with this dog while I was feeling sick, I never had seen this beautiful nature. Nope, that did not work with the focus. I mean, look at that sky. See if I can make it a bit darker for you. There we go, that's a bit better. Now, be aware when you go for a walk because you're sick, you might get water in some areas. And how do you mean, Mariana? Well, an example is yesterday I went for a walk with little Tissy here, and oh wow, that rainbow is so beautiful. That is beautiful. Anyway, oh, beautiful rainbow. And my throat stopped hurting from walking. However, I got a headache, probably from all the sounds because there were like tractors and that were working over there and that. And then I was like, well, I should have brought earplugs with. And today I didn't bring any plugs, but I am less sensitive in some areas with hearing. And I got a hat over me, so that should help. And with other things, well, like today, it's nice out walking, but my vision is not the greatest. Wow, look at that. Look at those clouds. I mean, it's beautiful. God really creates amazing nature. Well, God creates amazing everything. He is the ultimate maker. I mean, look at those clouds. They're a tad bit more yellow with me. I don't know if I can make that. I was trying to adjust the light input. That's a bit too yellow. But it's still crazy beautiful. I mean, look at that. My camera either makes it too blue or too yellow. But you're getting about the main point, and then it would take this a bit darker. Like that. That's a bit more how it looks. That's more of the real picture. But as I was saying, like, I mean, it's like painkillers. You can take painkillers, they might help your head or whatever pain you have. At the end of the day, it's not guaranteed and they can give side effects. And the same here with this. I would prefer walking over over painkillers, and that's because it's bad to take too many painkillers. I take a lot right now because I've been feeling unwell the last week, and I suffer from migraines, so I have to take that every so often, and knowing whether it's a headache or migraine sometimes is difficult for me, so I might take painkillers and then realize, oh, it's a migraine, and then I have to take migraine, and then of course I've just taken a whole lot of pills. But walking, also just getting moving, seeing nature. Yesterday we walked here and there were, see if I can point, deers somewhere around the area where the middle of the camera is right now. Around over there, there were 3 deers running. You can also see animals over there. Well, I can. There's something over there. That's a bush. But yeah. There's some places known for walks. Very nice place. It's one out of 3 roads to go from one area of the island to another. And for those that's not sure where I am on Bornholm right now, visiting my parents. And this is Tis the dog. Tis is a beautiful dog, isn't she? Tis is 7, I believe. And she's actually rescued. She's an ex, what do you call it, street dog. She lived on the street the first year of her life. So, just like me, she has not had an easy life when it came to the outside world. But she found people who care for her. Oh, she saw a deer. Oh, we're focused now. Oh, I think when you soon turn around, I'm getting dizzy. Look at that. Come on, camera, focus. It's not focusing well enough. There we go, look at that. Like, you mind us how dark the things got at the bottom? That's pretty much, that's a bit better. That's beautiful. But yeah, there's a farm over there with horses. I stroked them the other day. And I didn't say stroke, as in cuddle. But I think we should turn back before I get too dizzy. I think we've walked for about 15 minutes now. Tess? Come. Oh, that was the deer. You saw that, didn't you? You saw it. This is what I love about Bornholm. That you really can be in this, well, I would say city almost, but it's towns. We don't have cities in Bornholm. You can be in the town where there's so many houses and people and crowded, and you can be out in the nature and see many deers, and you're actually allowed to hunt deers here and other things if you have a hunting certificate, and of course follow the regulations of when and how and so on. I know some that do it, and I've tasted deer and it's really good. Cheers. That's cute, girl. Yeah. This side. Good girl. Oh, I need to sneeze. It is, let's just see if she's big enough for here. You saw pancakes are there. Okay. It was what the home. Right? Good girl. But yeah, so here you can easily see deers and wild hares. You'd see woodpeckers and squirrels, red squirrels. My dad says they haven't seen that in some time though. Oh yeah. But Holland is filled with beautiful nature, and if you really want to come and enjoy it, which I highly suggest you do, then you actually come here and you can go into these like camping shelters, which some cost like 10 or 50 krona or something per night, and others are free. So you could technically have a trip on Bornholm where you only pay for food here and for what you call it, the trip over here, which I find kind of nice that they do that. You can also take a tent with and that, but more and more shelters are getting up. I prefer tent. So, but yeah, if you want to see what you can do, of course don't do it if you never slept in a tent before, then cycle around Bornholm where you live in a tent or shelter. We did that, but I've also cycled pretty much my whole life, and I have camped in tents loads of times when I was younger too. So that's nothing abnormal for me. But if you're like a city folk, I'd say shelter. Take shelter. It's more house-ish, and they've gotten a bit fancy where some are open. They're actually with doors, so you are like closed in a sense. But I believe it's either where you have to book it, or it's what Danish principle called festival, basically first come first serve. So yeah. But yeah, so if you want a really nice, refreshing, cheap place to come and live, or not live, but visit, come to Bornholm. It'll be good for you. And Bornholm is constructed in the sense, first of all, we're independent. In the sense, we're not independent from the rest of Denmark, even though people have that as a joke. We're independent in the way, oh, look at that beautiful sky. That, what do you call it? We're independent in the sense that we make a lot of our own. We make our own beer, oil, bread, flour, milk products, and all sorts. I mean, you can tell it on Bornholm because when you go in shops on Bornholm, and it's on Bornholm, not in, because it's an island, then, since I know some call it Inland, but a lot of it says Bornholm Smiley. You should try that. Real Bornholmsk stuff. But yeah, Bornholm is constructed in the sense that the north part of Bornholm, middle to north, is rocks. Hello, beautiful. It's rocks, and the bottom, south, is sand. So if you're like, oh, let's go climbing somewhere today, you go north. And if you want to go on a beach where there's sand, then you go south. If you want to go a beach where there's still a lot of rocks where you can climb on, then you go north. And you're thinking, wow, well, how far is it? Well, if you take 80 kilometers per hour, that's the maximum speed limit here on Bornholm, then, and that's not in cities, that's just towns, that's just the highs in general. If you do that, then it takes about 45 minutes depending on the traffic from south to north. I mean, yeah, you can also rent a summer house, but luxury cost. Oh, can't come in. Just in, sit. Look at that little good girl. Kitty. But that is expensive, especially in the summertime. So, I mean, you could also do that. You find a hostel if they have any left on one home, or find someone who would actually want guests to come. Like, go in on Bornholm's Facebook page and ask, hey, we're coming over for a week. We want to try shelters, but in case it goes bad, anyone that wouldn't mind two strangers from somewhere else come for 2 days and stay, so we could also experience how it is. Anything, stranger. First of all, as long as you don't live alone, it should be fine. Oh, someone's coming with something that looks like a mustache. Right, Tess, you know the drill. Yeah, in. Was it sit? Tess? Sit. Dig die Pie. Now, if you're wondering what I said in Danish, I just said, Tess, sit down. Good girl. I need to sneeze. Oh, that hurt my throat. Okay. Excuse me. There you go. Good girl. You can tell it's really good for Mac. In some sense, I wish Mac could be like that, because right now he would probably have howled at me for something. But that's the way with huskies. They have the attitude and personality. Part of what I love about them, and he's my boy. So even though there's something that's nice with not having a husky, I would not change it for the world. But yeah, come to Bornholm. Try out different things. You'll be amazed. There's so much on Bornholm, you wouldn't even be able to see everything in 1 week. I mean, there's so much. And if you really want to experience different things, don't just stick to one. That's the biggest town here, where the ferries go in and that. Don't stick to that. Go to like Gulhjem, Ellinger, Nexø, Snorbæk, Svenike, like all the medium towns, and then the micro towns like Nylas, Snorbæk, things. What else can I think of? Right, I go there instead. So, hope that was interesting. And have a nice day, whether you're like me and you're sick and you're ready to go home and lay in bed and sleep, or what you can do. So, oh, I heard them again. Tess, did you hear them? Stop eating grass. I heard them again. I like a bird. Oh, can't come in. Tess, come. You eating right? Come sit down. Tess. Tess, sit. Sit. Dig die Pie. Dig die. Dig die Pie. You're so good. Okay. Goodbye.